Hey, welcome back into today's video. Social commentary. Ava Louise is who we're going to be talking about. A TikTok girl who coined the coronavirus challenge by licking a toilet seat on an airplane. It's one of the most idiotic things I've ever heard of. Let's get started. One article says that a 21-year-old woman filmed herself licking an airplane toilet seat in a stunt she claims was meant to troll the media amid efforts to slow the spread of the coronavirus. TikTok user Ava Louise, who has passed over 23,000 followers on the platform, recently posted footage showing her quickly licking a toilet seat, which I'll show you that in just a second, while seemingly aboard an airplane. Also uploaded to Twitter, Louise's video has received over 400,000 views since it was posted on March 14th. As you can see, it reads, "Please retweet this so people can know how to properly be sanitary on an airplane," with a caption that says the coronavirus challenge.
It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now.
Now, I've did a little bit of research about Ava, and even if this was a troll, it was a poor taste. It was incredibly dangerous amid one of the most life-changing events in history. The words that I have to say, I better not say them, but I did tweet. Ava Louise, the girl who licked the toilet seat on a plane and dubbed it in the coronavirus challenge, is an idiot. It doesn't matter that she potentially bleached it. What matters is the intent of the action and the repercussions it could have. Imagine being that desperate. And these might seem like harsh words. It's just a joke, you might think. But listen, we know this is a troll. It's the point that it's a troll towards such a serious thing. A lot of people, there's so much misinformation about the coronavirus currently that even in my own hometown, I live in a small town in Georgia. We've currently, I think we've just surpassed 200 confirmed cases, but there's still people, they're not social distancing. They don't care. They think it's a joke. I sat down with someone over the weekend that looked me dead in the eyes and said that the coronavirus was actually, and they were, and with all seriousness, the coronavirus is actually, it's fake. It's not even real. They can't test for it. And when you come into contact with people like that, there's no use in arguing. Other people believe that it's a United States government conspiracy. They think a global pandemic is a United States government conspiracy. Now think about that. For that to happen, a global pandemic, every government on the entire planet would have to be working hand in hand together. To what end? To hurt everyone? Put that aside. So people like Ava Louise, 21 years old, very young, clearly they don't understand the impact that doing something like this could have, because there's so much misinformation already out there. There are people that truly believe that the aliens created the coronavirus. They see a trendy challenge like this, and they just think, well, this is just I'm going to do that. I'm going to upset the media. I'm going to trigger the boomers. This is what I'm going to do. And they're going to catch it. They're going to spread it because the millennial. Let me read this to you. This is a New York Post article that was released a few hours ago. Millennials may be at a higher risk for catching coronavirus, officials say. A top official on the White House coronavirus task force issued an ominous warning on Wednesday, declaring that more millennials in Italy and France had gotten sick than anticipated because they failed to heed the warnings about large gatherings after initial warnings that focused on the elderly. Now, those of you guys that think this isn't real and you don't think this is a danger to you, listen to me. I, as well as other content creators, have seen people send in videos that have the coronavirus. We've seen other creators, live streamers that are young, that have this virus. It's not a joke. It's not something that you want to have. There's not a cure for this, and if you do have it, you're going to be sitting in a hospital bed crossing your fingers, and you don't want that. It's much more serious than a lot of people would like to believe. And that's concerning to me when people are making Tik Tok challenges, attempting to make them go viral, and it's not okay. There are concerning reports coming out of France and Italy about some young people getting seriously ill and very seriously ill in the ICU. I read a report about this just yesterday. It was talking about x-rays of a young person's lungs, where they used the words, it was terrifying. These young people had no underlying conditions. One of the other things is that because millennials are throwing out coronavirus challenges and not understanding the full impact of this, they become what's called a super spreader, which means they show little to no symptoms at all, and they're walking around acting like everything's okay, and then they pass it on to someone else that may have an underlying condition that may be susceptible to this hurting them and being very, very, very detrimental. This article goes on to say, one part of this says that it may have been that the millennial generation, our largest generation, our future generation that will carry us through the next multiple decades, there may be a disproportional number of infections among that group. And so even if it's a rare occurrence, it may be seen more frequently in that group and be evident now. So they're calling on millennials to avoid large gatherings and definitely don't make coronavirus challenges licking toilet seats. I cannot say that enough. This is a live update of the coronavirus cases worldwide. I'll put this in the description below, but this usually updates before you see the news hit the air. There's over 200,000 confirmed cases, almost 9,000 deaths. It's now at 10% deaths. 93 cases which had an outcome here. 90% recovered, but a 10% death rate that's scary. That's not anything to play around with. So take this a little bit more serious. I looked into this, and she's the type of person that, of course, she's trying to troll. She's trying to make it something fun. She's trying to get all attention's on the coronavirus right now. She's trying to get some attention off this. So this was just 6 hours ago. She's still playing into it. It says, can't quarantine this. And here she is, most likely licking water fountains, other things, the sand, dirt, while dressing provocatively. Not only that, when people do call her out for this, she's retweeting it. She's retweeted the Daily Dot here. A TikTok star who licked toilets says boomers deserve to die from a coronavirus. And I know what you're thinking. There's no way that someone said this.
I am 21 and from New Jersey. I'm not from Miami. I'm here on spring break, getting drunk, partying, and banging NFL players. Yes, yesterday I fucked a married NFL player. I met on the beach and he gave 0 fucks. I licked a toilet seat because I licked his cock that good. Ah, yes, that is why you are here, because I licked a fucking toilet seat. And started the alleged coronavirus challenge. Well, guess what? I don't regret it. I'm not sorry. I will never apologize for what I have done. You're also fucking stupid. There's a reason coronavirus is taking out people over 50. Because you're all idiots who ruined our country, our economy, and raised clout-chasing idiots like me. The person you all hate so much. Darwinism's doing its job by knocking you out with this virus. Not only are you ugly on the outside, seriously, get some facelifts and some lipo. But you're also ugly on the inside. You're ignorant, personality disordered assholes who destroyed a once proud establishment and society. You ruined my generation. You traumatized us. You all judged me for being hot, skinny, and rich and tried to silence me. When it's you old farts who are the fucking problem. I don't need this. I don't need to be off the internet. You idiots do. Yes, that includes you, Meghan McCain, you dumb fat cow. This challenge isn't real. No one is doing it. I made it up knowing I'd hit mainstream media immediately. Finally. You boomers turned this non-existent challenge into a problem that didn't exist and shared it globally because that's what you do, and that's what you do to our country. Not one major YouTuber or influencer commented publicly on my fake challenge because they knew what I was doing since they all do it too. And guess what? They're smarter than you. You guys promoted me. I can't blame you because I'm fucking hot.
Well, I'm commenting on this, and I will say this. I think it's pretty clear to everyone. No, she's not being serious. She's doing this because she knows it's going to get her attention. And so we make videos on it. Yeah, good job there. You've accomplished that goal. You're going to regret this. This is not something that you're going to look back on your life and just be like, well, this is just great. I'm so proud of this. There's going to be people, kids, children younger than you that think that you're funny, and they're gonna lick toilet seats, and they're not gonna bleach it. I heard that you bleached it, but they're not gonna bleach it, and they're gonna get sick. And if they don't get sick, they're gonna get someone else sick, and you're gonna be directly responsible for whatever number of those people that do get sick. Sometimes, when people quest for fame, and they try to do whatever they can to achieve that fame, not only do they get it, but they become hated. There's some people on YouTube that have become so hated while doing the most outrageous things that they can think of. It's affected them the opposite way, to where people, they won't even watch their videos. They'll watch other people making videos about them. There's several creators like that on the platform. This article says that when people reached out to Louise and asked her about her intentions, she said, "I'm looking for a record deal and a reality show about my messy life." She also said, "I can't get coronavirus," just like the another one saying coronavirus is for poor people and poor people only. We're here in one of our most difficult times. There are people that are afraid to go to work, and they have to. The government's telling us to social distance. They're telling us to not be in groups of over 10. They want us to stay inside if we're sick. But if we don't go to work, how are we going to pay our bills? Because the bills don't stop. I see the government working to maybe do some help on that, to give people some welfare. But the confusion of people, the misinformation about everything, is hard. I had my roommate, he struggled with should he go to work, because we had confirmed cases in our county, and he works for a travel agency, and he didn't know. He was afraid, and his fears were not unfounded. This is something that the nation, the globe, is fearing. The truth is we don't really know what's going to happen. There's a saying, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I personally believe in staying optimistic, always believing in the most positive outcomes. That's what I'm going to continue believing. But for the love of God, don't poke a lion. Don't go licking toilet seats, calling the coronavirus challenge, and then promoting this to your generation. If you want to be an influence, if you want to have fame, that's not the way to do it. That's dangerous to have something like this go viral, not just for everyone else, but for you. And at the very least, you should worry about the people in your life. If you're not worried about yourself, worry about your grandparents. Worry about your mother, your father. I'm gonna have to end this video because I'm really upset. I was probably too upset in this video. It is a serious topic. Love you guys. Appreciate it. As interesting as there's always something more interesting to me. That's right. You guessed it. I want to know what you think. So why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up those likes. As always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. Multiple times throughout this video, I had to catch myself before I said something that was just way too over the top mean, because I know the girl is not serious. It's clear that she's not serious, but barring that, thank you to my patrons. Really appreciate the support. It's amazing that you still decide to support me over there, even though all this stuff's going on. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to dedicate more time this weekend just for you guys. Other than that, we are trying to get to 10,000 on Facebook. We're about to hit 5,000. I really appreciate everybody that's going over there. The community over there is blossoming. It's great conversations in the DMs. If you haven't heard from me, you will hear from me soon. If you need to reach out to me and you have something to say to me or a topic to suggest, DM me over there. You will hear from me. Yeah, man. I want everybody to stay safe. Do not panic. Don't panic. Stay informed, but don't panic. I can't stress that enough. I have a lot of other stuff I have to do tonight. The video is going to be a little bit late, but I wanted to get this out there, share my frustrations, and be here. That's what I'm going to be doing. If things get worse, you can always count on me to be here putting a video out for you. Because I know that you're ripping. If you're not ripping, you're getting. How you do that? I got to subscribe, notifications turn on. Be in the comment section to every single video, because I'm going to be there. Greg the cat's going to be there, and the rest of the Repzilla community as one. Expect to see there too, because this channel loves you. Yeah, I did dye my hair. Thanks for noticing. It was supposed to be blue. I don't know what happened.